Well, hello, parent. This is Alan Parr from the Math Coaches, and let me just be the first to say thank you so much for enrolling your son or daughter in one of our programs. We are so excited to have the opportunity to help them reach their academic goals. So I wanted to take a moment and create this video for you so that you could be very, very clear on how to use our parent portal, which is basically our way of allowing you, the parent, to have control over your son or daughter's schedule. So after you register your son or daughter for one of our programs, you should have received an email, and in that email there will be two links. The first link is for you to create a password. The second link is for you to use that password to log into our parent portal. Once you get inside the parent portal, you will see a screen that looks like this. You'll see the next upcoming event that your son or daughter is registered to attend, and you'll also see your invoice as well. Now I want to go through these tabs on the left so that you're very clear as to what is available for you. So this is your basic home screen, and any of the latest news or announcements that we will have will be posted to this home screen. You can see some notes here on the right that your son or daughter's teacher may have left in response to the tutoring session that they had, and so on and so forth. If you go to the calendar, this is what you're probably going to be using most of all. And let's just say I actually used my daughter as a sample student here. And let's say she is registered for our pre-cal group tutoring on 3/15, September 25th. So let's say you need to move that because there's a conflict. Well, you're going to need to do two things. First of all, you want to click on this gray tab here that you see, the little human here. And you'll be able to, first of all, you'll be able to see what other students are in that group, and you'll also see how many students are currently enrolled in that. But then you're going to want to go ahead and click Cancel Attendance, and you can go ahead and hit Yes. Once you do that, you'll have an opportunity to register your son or daughter for the time slot of your choice. So let's say they would like to reschedule for Thursday, the 27th. Well, you'll go here and click on that, and you'll also see who's there. You can see how many students are there, and you can go ahead and hit register, and you can actually register for multiple ones, or you could just register for that one as well. Once you're satisfied with that, you'll go ahead and hit OK, and you will see that you've just rescheduled your son or daughter from the Tuesday 25th appointment to the Thursday 27th appointment. Another very nice feature is, let's say that you would want to get some additional support for your son or daughter. So in other words, you're not necessarily trying to reschedule an appointment, but you're actually trying to add an additional appointment. You'll actually be able to do that through this scheduling app because you'll be able to see all of the available time slots that all of your son or daughter's teachers have available. And remember, only the teachers that teach your son or daughter's subject will be available to you. So any of these time slots that you see are times that are available for a teacher that actually teaches the subject that they are registered for. So let's say you want to keep this 27th appointment, but you also wanted to add some extra sessions. Maybe you want to do an extra session on the 24th. Well, you can click in there. You can actually see the teacher that's going to be teaching that particular time slot, and you can go ahead and hit register. And once again, you can click however many you want to register and hit OK. And now you will see that Anaya is registered at 5 o'clock on the 24th and the 27th. And when you do that, your accounts and invoices will actually also be updated, and you'll see that on your next month's bill. All we ask is that you do this within 24 hours so that you can give our tutors an opportunity to make sure that we are prepared for you. The next tab is the School Info tab, and if you go to the left and you click on that tab, you'll not only see our address and our phone number, but you will also see all of the teachers that are assigned to your son or daughter. So let's say my daughter, who is only 18 months old, let's say she's registered for our pre-cal program. Well, she will see the names, phone numbers, and email addresses of all of the pre-cal teachers that we have on staff, and you will be able to reach out to them should you need to contact them for any reason at all. And then school news, once again, is just some announcements that we want you all to be aware of. We do have an upcoming SAT course that will be starting in October to prepare students for the November 3rd SAT. And then also accounts and invoices. So if you go here, you'll be able to see exactly what you owe. If you want to make a payment before the invoice is sent out, you can do that. Or you can wait until the invoices are sent. And you can see here, you can actually view your invoice and you can see exactly what you owe, what has been paid, and if there is something that needs to be paid, you'll see a little button on the bottom that says click here to pay online. A couple of other features, you'll see the email history. So if you're wondering what emails have corresponded back and forth, you can actually access that here, although it does not give you the opportunity to email me back, but you can actually see the email correspondence here. And then finally, if you go to settings, this will allow you to actually change some things on your end. You can actually upload a picture of your son or daughter, or you can have them upload a picture if you want. You'll see the teachers once again. You'll have, you can change the reminders. So if you would like to be reminded via email only and not text message, you can do that, or text message and not email, you can do that. You can just simply do that by clicking the edit button right here, and that will give you the option of changing things as you see fit. And then finally, if you would like to store your credit card online, it is secure. That way, whenever a new invoice is sent out, your credit card will be automatically charged, and you won't have to think about doing that manually every month. You would go here and click on Add Card, and your card would be saved on file with us. So I hope this little tutorial video gave you a very clear understanding of how to use our parent portal. Thank you so much for registering your son or daughter with the Math Coaches, and we look forward to a great year together. Bye for now.